1,547 years ago was the last time Al-Kebulan, the motherland, was independent. 1,547 years ago was the last time the Garden of Eden was independent. So, we have been invaded by different group, color, sizes of individuals, of nations, of groups. Now, why this invasion in the first place? Because we opened ourselves into bringing people in. Like, we trust people so much. This is not today. It's not today. I'm going to tell you why. And if you've been with me for some time, you also have figured out why we are easily deceived by other races and other people who are not up to our level as the melanated people. All right? We open ourselves to strangers so much because sometimes we feel like the creator of the universe can come in any form. In ancient times, our ancestors never imagined that the creator of the universe is only, secluded to one building, is only, secluded to a particular form. They believed that the Almighty, the Creator, that creative force can come even in the form of a baby, can come in the form of anything. And that's why there are some persons that see the Creator in the trees. They see the Creator in the birds of the air. They see the Creator in anything created and that have life, that have breath. Because the Creator can decide to possess anything to use. Little wonder, most of our ancestors recently, but not long time ago, some of these Europeans tell you that they worship things that do not have life. They worship stones, they worship mountains, they worship what have you. Now, if we are to ask our ancestors of those times, they'll tell you those things are not dead, they have life. Because they see through that particular thing you were seeing. You're looking at it like, okay, this is just a stone. But the force behind that stone, they see through it because they have ascended to that part of their life where they see the force, the energy, the spirit behind everything that you see. So, the Greek Empire invade and colonize Kemet. All right. And why? Because we have been a people, like I said, that are open to welcome everybody. We have been a people and we are the first. Africans are the first race on earth. We're going to see as the video progresses all these things I'm saying. Now, we have empathy. As a nine-eater being, we are capable to put ourselves in the pain of other people. We feel the pain of other people, and that's why sometimes people can even come to us and pretend that they are in pain. They pretend that they are in need of something, and we open up for them. And it's because we are the real beings. That is why we were able to open ourselves. Our ancestors were able to open Kemet. Okay, if you want to come and study, come in and study, because they never knew anything. They never knew anything, and their state was so pitiable that our ancestors opened Kemet. Okay, come in and learn so that you establish yourself. Come in and learn so that you go back and teach your people how to live, how to bathe, how to wash themselves, how to read and write. All this, they learned it from us. And so it was the process of opening up for them to come and help themselves that they took advantage and invaded. They took advantage. They came in and they got to learn our secrets. And they used it to invade our people because, the thought of people would be like, how can, because we say we are so powerful, we're so civilized and everything, how can people so powerful and so advanced in technology be deceived by some little things? This is the reason. Because we feel people's pain, we love people. And as time goes on, they were successful in turning us even against ourselves. What look like you is the bad one. It is the one that look like the other that is good. And how did they succeed in this? They succeeded in this because they were able to whitewash our ancestors. Intermarriages, oh, you see somebody who is different from your color and you be like, oh, this is you so good. They were able to mix their genes with this and gradually began to whitewash our own. And that is how our end started.
The Greek Empire invaded and colonized Kemet, which Arabs did codename Egypt. So they did capture part of the territory in the north. When the Greek Empire collapsed, that was the first known European empire on earth. We had already been thousands of years on earth. They are the people who arrived yesterday by right.
When you say we had already been here thousands of years, what do you mean?
I mean Africans as a race are the first race on earth. So by the time the Arab, what they call Mongoloid yellow people, come on the earth, we are already here. But at least they date better than Abelungu. They are the second race that emerged. White people emerged yesterday. Truly, as I say, the first known empire, Yabo, is the Greek Empire. So you can go and look at history yourself. Is around 800 BCE. And you go and you say Nubia, you can say 3000 BCE. And I'm talking about the late Nubia, not even the Nubia that founded Kemet.
Yep.
So, yeah. So the Greeks then, as an empire, so maybe we should call Europeans out and say this is in their blood. Their first empire on earth, the Greeks, did invade up north. That empire was replaced by the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire itself invaded north and colonized it. So then the Arabs came up, the Turks, the Ottoman Empire, as a world empire. They've done the same, invaded and colonized Gebona, and it was not just up north, Angit. They first conquered Egypt, Kemet renamed it Egypt. From that vintage point, Islam spread throughout East Africa, North Africa, and Western Africa. That's 476 AD, it is dated. That's when Islam and Arabization arrived on this planet, on this continent, yes, Africa. Fast track 8 to 9 centuries ahead, in 1400, the first Europeans to arrive here was Portugal and Spain, because they were the empires of Europe then, because they had maritime power. Britain had not emerged as the maritime power. So they are the first to arrive.
What's maritime power?
Maritime means because to come to Africa, you needed to have big ships to sail here. And you needed to be able to transport your soldiers, if you conquer a land, to hold ground, in army language, but hold the ground. So maritime power simply means you had the ability to carry yourselves, your logistics, your soldiers, your colonial administrators, all the way from Europe to Africa. So they were maritime powers. It explains why they were here. They were the first to be here. So now they are here, they start fighting each other about colonizing us. And then the Pope calls them and he issues what is called the Papal Bull, where he dissects the world and says, Portugal, Spain, you will concentrate on South America. That's why a bulk of South America is Spanish colonized. Portugal, you will take Africa. I don't know where they went wrong, because they only took Mozambique, Angola, Sao Tome, Principe, Guinea-Bissau, Cabo Verde, 5. But I think then Britain came up as a superpower, and the French and the others. So now they started having competition. So that's the demarcation that the Catholic Church made. And yes, the Catholic Church had no issues with them colonizing. They just had issues with two powerful Roman Catholic states fighting each other again for barbarians, so to put it. So the Pope then called them to order and issued that papal bull. Now, 1400, when they come, who initiates them into how to run a slave trade on us and colonize us? It is the Arabs who had been doing it from 476. So you can count yourself. That was like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 10 centuries down. I mean, they should have perfected that by now, so they knew how. But don't make a mistake. Arabs and the coming in colonizing Europeans also fought wars. Because, for instance, when France wants to take Algeria, which now is Islamized and Arabized, when they want to colonize it, now we are going to have a Muslim-Christian war.
Your Majesties, you heard that. You heard all that. So 476 AD was the last time the motherland was independent. So from that time of the Arabization of the continent, that was the end. That was the end, Your Majesties. And this even explains further to the reason why there's some things in the continent, when you begin to go back to history, you begin to see that there's something that somehow are connected with the Arabs, like some names of places, names of people. This is a reason. It's colonization, Your Majesties. And it is like that because it has been a long, long time. So you get to see now how our own ancestors were dealt with from time immemorial. This have been a long, long time. Been a long time. And that's why it's like when you talk about religion, Islam, Christianity, all right, because it's a major thing right now in the continent, all right. Now you see why it is like they work together. They have always been working together. The papacy have always worked together with the Arabs. They've divided the continent to segments. Okay, this path is for you, this path is for us. You don't go to this path, we don't come to your path. They divided the continent and they keep dividing us. They keep turning us against each other. You say, oh, I'm Christian, oh, I'm Muslim, but you were African first. That is not important to us anymore. What is not important is the whole religion. That's why I said it before and I'll say it again. The truth is at the other side, and religion is the demarcation that they use to tie us to the lie so that they can control us. Because the moment we cross over to the truth, we wouldn't be loyal. No, it's not going to work anymore. That is it. And that's why I see many people who are in the know, who have grown past religion, they are so open, they now have peace, they now have rest of mind, they now see their brothers as Africans, as melanated, not as what they want us to see each other as Christians or as Muslims. Oh, this war is between Christian and it is we. If we destroy ourselves, we destroy our home, we destroy African. They don't care. They are who they are, they are what they are. But we are Africans. So all this division you see coming up here and there is man-made. It has never been part of us. And why? Because we're so open to allow other people to come and learn how to live. And we became the ones that our rightful place, our birthright was taken over, was taken from us. What do you think? Leave your comments and thought at the section, Your Majesties, and I'll see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself and love others. Stay safe, stay positive, always, Your Majesties. Bye for now.